Hey everyone, it's Miss O'Neill. Welcome back. I hope you had a nice and restful break. You had a little bit of time to sleep in, some time to breathe, and now we are ready to get back to learning online. So we are going to start doing Fundations a little bit differently, okay? So we are actually going to be doing double Fundations. I know that sounds like a lot, but I promise you it is going to be so fun. I can't wait for it. So today we're going to be doing a really quick talk about homophones. Remember, we learned about homophones before. We're just doing a quick review now. We have a word of the day to talk about. We have a story to read together, and then I have a little assignment for you to do on your own, okay? Really quick first, I want to review what we are talking about all of Unit 11. Okay, we're adding 3 double vowel sounds to help us give a long E sound. So go ahead and be my echo. E, A, eat, E. Nice, we'll put that down here for now. E, Jeep, E. Wonderful. And last but not least, we have E, Y, key, E. Nice, just a little, quick review. Make sure that we didn't forget that over our little vacation. So remember, homophones. Homophones are 2 words that sound exactly the same, but they mean 2 totally different things, okay? So one of the big examples that we had in the last unit we had, Unit 10, we talked about, let me get these out of the way, the word Main. You could go down Main Street. You could look at the lion and the lion's mane, all of its hair. Or you could decide you wanted to go to the beach and drive all the way up to Maine. And we had AI, we had that A-E there, and then we also had AI and an E there. Crazy. We're going to be talking about homophones, 2 words that sound the same but mean different things. And we're going to be talking about homophones that have an E sound in them, okay? So together we are going to spell the word week. Are you ready? Elbows up. E, k, week. Wonderful. So we are actually going to do this a little bit differently. There are 3 long E sounds that we can pick from where we know the long E is going to end up in the middle of the word, right? W-E-K, week. W-E-A-K. We have w-e-k, week. W-E-E-K. And last but not least, w-e-k, week. W-E-K-E. Now, only 2 of these words are the right spelling. Can you point to them on your screen? Which way of writing these 2 words are the same? Not the same, are right. Yeah, you got it. We're going to get rid of this one all the way at the end. We have week and we have week here. Now these weeks sound the same, especially when we tap them out. We built them. All we did was we switched which double vowel team we used. So week and week. One of these weeks means the opposite of strong, and then the other one of these weeks mean 7 days, like a week. Can you tell me which week we would use if we were talking about days of the week? Yeah, wonderful. We've talked about this one over here, W-E-E-K, week. I'm going to go ahead and erase that. So this must mean this is our opposite of strong, weak. If you're talking about, oh, you know, Miss O'Neill isn't that strong, she's a little weak, you would use this, weak. Awesome. Remember, you can use a dictionary, we can go online, we can ask the people around us which way is the right spelling if you don't recognize it right away. Awesome. So let me go ahead and grab a magnet because we have a word of the day today. Here it is. Can you tell me what this word is? Tap it out if you have to. Nice, wonderful. This word is speech. Go ahead and tap it out with me. S-p-e-ch, speech. Wonderful. I'm going to write it over here, just a little bit bigger. S-p-e-ch, speech. Wonderful. Do you know what a speech is? Yeah, you're right. It's when somebody goes, usually in front of a big crowd, and they give really big, long talk about something important, right? So in February and on Dr. Martin Luther King Day, we talked about his famous speech, his I Have a Dream speech. Let's go ahead and mark up the word speech together. How many syllables are in the word speech? Wonderful, just one. So we're gonna go ahead and give this word one scoop. Do you see a double vowel team here? Nice, wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and circle it here, right in the middle, E, E. So that must mean we have a what kind of syllable? Nice, a double vowel team syllable. There are two more things that I could mark up on this word. I have a nice cool blend in the front, SP, sp. And I have a digraph at the end, CH, ch, sp, e, ch, speech. Wonderful. Can you, right now, just really quickly to your screen, give me a sentence that has the word speech in it? Nice, cool. Here is mine. My sentence for the word speech would be, I will give a speech to my class. I'll just do it really quickly and then I'll put it back. I will give a speech to my class. Wonderful. How would you scoop this sentence? What are your ideas? If I was going to scoop it, I would probably go, I will give a speech to my class. Did you mark it up the same way as me? Nice. Remember, there's no wrong way to scoop a sentence, okay? How you scoop a sentence depends on how you want to read it. Awesome. Go ahead and get rid of those. Erase those. We are flying. Awesome job keeping up. So we did homophones. We did our word of the day. We have a story to read together, and then I'm going to tell you about today's Fundations assignment, okay? So on the website, there is a story, Foundation story, that I put on there. I want you to take a look at it. You can print it out if you want to. You don't have to. You can look at it on the screen, but I do want you to read along with me, okay? We are reading this story for Unit 11. It says 11 in the corner, called Winter Daydream, okay? So I want you just for this time to read it along with me. You can use your finger to help you track where we are. If you want to, you can use something else, maybe a pencil, or you can just use your eyes. It really just matters that you're following along. Winter daydream. It was a hot, steamy day. School was out for the summer. Most of the kids were thrilled, but Lee was not. He did not care for the heat. He did like to go for a swim with his friends, but he really missed the winter months. In the winter, Lee got to play hockey. He could skate all weekend and after school during the week. He had to be at the rink by 5 in the morning, but he did not mind at all. His dad drove him to the rink, and they would eat donuts and have hot drinks on the way there. Lee began to daydream about last season. His team had a great year. Had a great year. And they played well together and worked hard. They won most of their games and made the playoffs. Lee and his friend Pete were the key players on the team. They could both skate quite fast. It seemed that each time Lee passed the puck to Pete, Pete shot it in the net. One of the playoff games went into 3 overtimes. The next team to score would win the game. All the players felt weak. It is not easy to skate fast for a long time. Lee's team was short 1 player because Pete was in the penalty box. It seemed like the other team was going to win the game. Lee stole the puck from the other team. He began to skate and picked up speed. He kept his eyes on the net. He snuck past 3 players from the other team. He shot the puck at the net and saw it fly into the top corner. Lee's team won the big game. Lee jumped into the air and landed on the ice. All of his teammates leaped on top of him. Lee would never forget this game, not even on hot, steamy summer days. I really like that story. I think some of the words in there, the adjectives describing words, really put me right in the middle of that game. Couldn't you imagine it in your head while we were reading together? Awesome. So now the only thing left for Fundations today is to talk about our assignment. On the website, I put up, look familiar? A reading race. All of these words are law and E vowel teams. All of these words you can tap out and read, okay? This part you do not have to do. If you want to track how fast you can read it over the week, with a grown-up in your home or maybe a sibling, that's totally fine. That could be a really fun thing to do together. But all I really, really want you to do is practice reading these words as fast as you can. You can write it down if you want to, but you don't have to, okay? Reading all of these words really, really fast will definitely help you when we're reading more stories, when we're trying to build words, and when we have our check-in and our test at the end of the week for Fundations, okay? So, that is your assignment for today. That's what I want you to do when this video stops. Go ahead and read these words as fast as you can, all right? Awesome job. It's so awesome to have you back for Fundations. All right. I love you a lot, miss you a bunch, and I'll see you later.